Our story begins in West Ardoin, a huge city locked away from the rest of the world to prevent the spreading of Gilinor's deadliest disease, the plague. That was until a missionary by the name of Elena snuck in to help the victims. But when she tried to exit with samples of the plague, she was kidnapped and locked away, until a brave adventurer rescued her. With the samples intact, the adventurer was tasked with smuggling them out of the city for examination. However, as you can imagine, smuggling the world's deadliest disease cross-continent is not the easiest task. Upon doing so, our adventurer learns that the plague is just a hoax. It's being used as a cover-up to hide something much deeper. With this information, they confront the King of East Ardoin, King Laethus. He explains that the King of West Ardoin, King Tyrus, held a scouting expedition into the land of Tiranon, before being captured by someone known as the Dark Lord. The Lord forced him to drink from the Chalice of Eternity in order to spare his life. But the chalice corrupted him, and as a result, the two joined forces. King Laethus then took preventative measures and sealed off the West completely. That was until his scouts discovered the underground pass in West Ardoin, an ancient cavern controlled by Iben, a man claiming to be the son of Zamorak. The pass also contains the Well of Voyage, a well that allows passage into the same lands Tyrus is hiding out in. After the adventurer defeated Iben, Laethus took control of the well. Upon passing through the well, the adventurer is greeted by an elf named Idris, but Idris is assassinated just seconds later. His assassins take the adventurer to see Lord Ireworth, an elf who helps them track down Tyrus. Upon finding Tyrus, the adventurer destroys his camp and assassinates him. After doing so, Ireworth leaves the adventurer with a message to return to King Laethus. He locks it with a magic seal that makes it so the adventurer cannot open it. On the way back, they're ambushed by a rebel elf who breaks the magic seal. The adventurer learns that King Laethus was actually the one working for the Dark Lord, and Tyrus was trying to defend Gilinor from him. With Tyrus dead, the Dark Lord is now able to enter the realm, and Laethus began making plans to crush the city of Camelot. The adventurer now needed to undo what had happened. They remained undercover and learned that West Ardoin was locked up not because of the plague, but because below it lies the Temple of Light. The mourners, who are actually dark elves, had begun excavating it in order to speed up the Dark Lord's return. After infiltrating the temple and completing the Maze of Light, the adventurer restores the temple's defenses, sealing it away for another 1,000 years. Now, that adventurer must join forces with the rebel elves to expose the plague hoax and lead the charge in a rebellion against King Laethus and Ireworth's elves.